Hello guys, and welcome to another live stream on the interwebs. I am your host, Confined2681. Don't know why I'm doing my intro this way, but I am. And yeah, 1.17 just came out today. Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Yeah, I've been preparing for this for quite a while actually, but unfortunately, we're not to the point in the world where I can... Ooh. Phantoms. Fortunately, I'm not in the point in this world to where we can really take advantage of what that is added just yet. I don't even have Fortune 3. Because that seems to be one of the hardest things, quite literally, in the world to get a hold of at the moment. But anyway, whilst I was doing some off-camera work, by the way, today we're going to be setting up trading infrastructure, meaning mostly getting stuff ready on my end, so expect a longer stream than usual. I'm guessing the wandering trader must have fallen in there and perished throughout the night. See? It's not even me that kills most things that fall into Cow Pit. It just kind of... The game does it on its own now. Okay, so I'm thinking this should be a fairly chill stream. I'm not going to go after the Ender Dragon or anything like that. Bump the sounds down a bit. There we go. I have this nifty controller here that it's made by Power A. Pretty cool controller. It's blue with silver D-pad. I've got another one that's red with a gold D-pad. I bought two of them at the same time. I wasn't expecting that to cost me $70, but it did. They're good controllers though. Like my headset that I use for Xbox Live and stuff like that is actually just a regular old pair of headphones with a mic in it. So having a volume control on the controller is actually quite helpful, or so I've found. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna be doing basically this episode. My plan is we need basically really good beginner trading stuff. And I happen to have this huge chest full of dirt. And I happen to know that there are not any caves under this area. Also, by the way, I found a mob spawner. It's over there. I happened to be strip mining, found a few diamonds. Then when I started to, or branch mining anyway, after I finished that branch and started mining that way, I would have been mining that way. I started hearing skeletons and thought, if I dig to that, I might find a spawner. Well, initially in that area, no. It led me into a mine shaft, which I went through to a little bit to where I could hear a lot of zombies just kind of chilling in a room. I'd found a spawner. I am quite happy actually that is something that I no longer have to worry about. So, anyway, my plan for today's live stream episode, I'm kind of treating these as the same right now. But my plan for today is to find a good spot. Probably going to need a bit more ladders than that. because I might need to go quite deep for this to be a viable strategy. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an area like probably right outside my house. This is not going to affect my basement. Nice. Also new ore textures. Yeah, I think that ought to be good. We just need it to be deep underground, because basically what I'm going to do here is dig out a bunch of area underground and put carrot farms down there. Since I have an efficient or Fortune 2 pickaxe, I can mine the carrots or harvest them with that, essentially duplicating them. Also, we need a lot of sugarcane too, because then we can turn that into paper and turn that into money, basically. But basically, first and foremost, we need to get all that set up. And that's a massive project I considered doing off camera, just because of the monotony of it. It's not going to be very entertaining, I assure you that. But decided that it'd probably be best just to do it in the live stream. So, forward and onward. So basically how I want this to be is I want us to have a pathway. Okay, that goes... This is the middle block, so 1, 2, 3... We need it to go one more out, one more up. Basically, instead of making this look good, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, instead of worrying about how the farm looks, I can just make it as big as I want. So we're going to go 5. That's 5. And 4. And this should give us a size, because I can just put one water block in the middle, and it should grow. I also considered doing an automatic farm. I contemplated that in the last live stream. Before, or maybe it was that video I recorded. I'm not sure. I contemplated doing an automatic farm, but then soon realized that that wouldn't be viable right now, because basically that negate everything I'm trying to do with getting more goods through Fortune. So that idea got axed pretty fast. Oh. And yeah, I figured the easiest way to have this farm, or a farm of this scale somewhere without it being basically a giant eyesore, would be have it underground. Where no one except me, or if I decide to do a world download in the future, where no one except me and whoever has the world download will have to look at it, basically. Or whenever I stream, because it more than likely will show up on streams. That's a shovel gone. Okay, so maybe a diamond shovel wouldn't be a bad investment. Yeah, basically I'm just going to make one giant tunnel. I'm not sure if crops still just refuse to grow if they don't have the proper light level. 4. Okay, so that's measured up right. Right now, that's all I care about. By the way, I got really lucky with this. This is an efficiency 4 pick without silk touch or anything like that on it. Because I like getting cobblestone. because cobblestone to me is more useful than just plain stone. So yeah. If I have the option of a main pick or a working pick, or just a plain work pick, I will always choose efficiency, and I'm breaking. Throw mending on there too so I can repair it over having silk touch on it. Because I can smelt stone. I have no quarrels with that. There's a lot of iron down here. I guess that makes sense because I am tearing open a lot of land. I don't believe I have any more wood either. Oh, never mind. I've got more than enough. Yeah, I need to get a proper storage solution soon. This is getting to be a mess. And it will only continue to become more of a mess if I don't do something about it. Oh yeah, I need to get that sorted out sometime soonish. Oh. Guess I shouldn't have put all the cobblestone away, huh? May not have been a great idea. There. Well, it's a problem no more. Actually gonna have to go dig into my iron stash so I can make some lanterns, because I'm not really sure if that's still a thing that the game does. And I know that this isn't going to have exactly the light level that it's going to want all the way across. My solution for this, if I had it, would be put some glowstone in the middle somewhere on top of the water. I don't have any glowstone as I have not been to the nether yet. Let me just check. I should have some cobblestone stairs. Yep, I do. Ooh. Okay, I may have to actually mine some of that ore with Fortune 2 and get some of that smelting, because the stone situation's not, or iron. How did that happen? Okay, I know I was gone for a minute, but I wasn't gone that long. Okay, I guess I'm going to assume that they spawned out here. Can't put one there. Oh, I hear a slime. Alright. And the reason I like to use a stair is so you can see if it's got water in it. Or if it doesn't. Oops. I hit the mic on accident. Oops. Well, I'm going to go get some water so I can have an infinite source down there, and hope that while I'm gone no more mobs spawn, because that would not be great. I think that's enough torches for now. Okay, so a good plan for this place is I want a crafting table at least on both sides. Then we can have chest or barrels here for the crops. Okay. Now I want to keep digging out the main section for the carrots. I want to get at least 3 of these big plots done. Let's see. That's 3 in. We need to go 2 more. We can place a stair. Basically, like I said, nothing too exciting. Excuse me. Ooh, this is a lot of gravel. Not gonna say it's unappreciated, because flint does have a useful trade for what I would like to do, so getting this much of it at one time isn't exactly a bad thing, but stone would be a lot more useful, though. But for current endeavors, this might not be a bad thing. Because, like I've mentioned, I would like to get a toolsmith that has fortune pickaxes, or sells fortune. Although I might just go the librarian route. I feel like that would probably be cheaper in experience. I might just go the librarian route instead of going a toolsmith route. Because I need to get mending anyway, so. Not that there's really a great way to repair tools with mending on Bedrock like there is on Java. Java is pretty straightforward. You just put your tool in your tools that you want repaired in your left hand, and AFK in your mob killing room on your XP grinder. And wait, did I get this count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. Looked like I did for a minute. Yeah, you basically just AFK and sit around in your room that you've got set up to kill the monsters. Just leave the tool in your offhand and go to town with killing monsters. And it repairs that way. On here, you almost have to go to the nether and mine nether quartz. Or set up an XP grinder, kill a few, wait a bit, kill a few more, wait a bit more. That kind of thing. But yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll swap my torches out for dirt for a minute. Okay. How much iron have we gotten from doing this so far? Because I might just use what we've gotten from mining down here for making lanterns with. Ooh, time to sleep. Well, he died fast. Come here, creeper. I don't know what it is about every mob in the game going to this tower and just jumping at the door. I've seen it a lot today. Okay, get rid of that. And clear out our inventory a little bit. Okay, I left my fortune toothpick in here. It seems like fortune on the raw iron side of things does more on does more good on Java than it does on here. I can't complain. I turned 28 into 31, I think. I'm not exactly sure how much I had before. I wasn't keeping track. Oof. Big oof. Now with any luck, there should not be mobs. Nice. Okay, now while that's smelting, I'm gonna go down here and grab... Wait, I've got iron in my inventory. Never mind. Never mind. 6 lanterns. Now if I'm correct, which I should be able to place these on stairs. No. I indeed cannot place these on stairs. Yeah, I'm fine with doing that for now. I can change these to chains when I have a bit more iron in the future. So... there shouldn't be any dark spots that would cause the crops to pop off the block. And that's what I'm going for, because I don't exactly want that to happen. Excuse me. Okay. Back to what we were doing previously. Should be a lot easier now that we're out of the gravel. And so far, I think I'm only going to do one. I might do another row for another crop off camera, like... no, actually, I don't think I will. I don't think I want to trade anything else currently besides carrots. I know later I definitely want to get into pumpkin farming. Pumpkin and melon farming, which, like I've said, I have found a mine shaft. But I want to absolutely get this... I've got another shovel left. I wish I would have spotted that before I went all the way to the front of the place. Yeah, I want to get the villager stuff set. I want to get it done. Actually, this is only a fraction of what I need to get done. I shouldn't have done that. There. Mistake rectified. I put the stairs away. And why would I do a silly thing like that? Oh yeah, and while I'm thinking about it, it's always ideal if you can have your villager trading hall as close to the villager breeder as possible. But to my knowledge, don't quote me, the way that villager trading is supposed to work is only the closest villager to the workstation is the one who will take the job, providing they don't already have a profession. And that's pretty much the way it works on Java. On here, not so much. On here, it's pretty much at random. So I've had problems in the past where villagers inside the breeder would take the job, even if the workstation block was outside. And this can happen even if, in the past, it's happened even if the block is up to 50 blocks away from the breeder. So, I am basically going to be doing a little trial and error to see if that's still a thing on here or not. I'm hoping it's not, because like I said, the closer you can have your trading hole to the breeder, the better. And the reason for that is, well, it's just basically the way it is. Not really. Basically the reason for that is because if it's close enough to the breeder, you can use boats. If it's farther away from the breeder, you have to use minecart and rail. And if you're not that far into the game like I am, like where I'm at right now, I obviously don't have a lot of iron to put forward for rails. So that approach is kind of problematic for me at the moment. Though, if it comes down to it, I will sacrifice some of my iron for rails. Or the rest of what I have. Just because I want to get this part of the game done. I want to basically get out of the beginning phases. And into the crazy projects phase. We're actually getting pretty close to being done with early game. That is a witch. I wish to take part in none of this. So basically, the way I'm going to do this is to test it, to see if our farm's actually going to work out. I'm going to take and plow all of it initially. Then I'm going to take and plant 2 rows of carrots down the middle, or here and here, and see if they grow. Or if they just pop off. Because the ones closest to light shouldn't pop off. The ones, like, say, between this water source and the next one probably will just pop off. So here's to hoping that that doesn't happen. Oh. Well, I guess it helps to make sure that the stairs are waterlogged. Because if not, that's just a waste of durability on the hoe. Oops. Oh well. Live and learn. Live and learn. always should be hydrated because of the way the game works. Oh. Okay. So if at this point none of them start popping off, that's probably a good sign. Because that, rather than something that happens gradually, that would have already started happening. Maybe that was a lag issue and not a lighting issue. No, it was definitely a lighting issue, because I remember after I lit it up, my farm on my long-term world stopped doing that. Ooh. Ooh. Eh. Well, that sucks. It's just the way things are at the moment, I guess. Okay, yeah. They should give us a lot of carrots the first time it needs harvested. But I can't very well leave this wall here, actually. You know what? I can leave this wall here. I wasn't going to, but it makes sense to leave it there. Okay. Now that that's recessed into the wall, we can move on to bigger and better things, like the sugarcane farm. I basically want the sugarcane side to go all the way down to basically where the carrot farm stops. Should give us quite a lot of sugarcane, which, like I said, will be useful to trade to is it librarians that buy paper or cartographers? I think it's cartographers. Yeah, basically I want this to go quite a bit because I want a fairly big sugarcane farm so we can indeed sell our paper. Making us easy emeralds. Actually, if we level a cartographer up, we can buy a woodland mansion map, an ocean monument map, and more. And also you can start selling glass panes to said cartographer to make even more emeralds. And that's something I want to do, but at the moment we need to do some exploring sometime to find a suitable desert to basically strip of all of its sand. Oh yeah, and my reasoning for doing lights like that in the ceiling, it's basically because of how narrow this is, I can't put lights on the walls, or it would obstruct the sugarcane from growing, which would be far from profitable. How close are we to the end? So 3 more blocks. That ought to do it. Ooh. Nice. So I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone stairs for this. Do I have any on me? I do. Nice. And when using stone stairs for making a like the carrot farm we just did, I don't recommend doing, or I recommend placing the stairs then waterlogging them. But for what we are about to do, I don't recommend doing that. Like at all. It makes the process harder than it needs to be. Because waterlogged blocks cannot spread water to other water, or to a block that's not waterlogged. So, it's better to get the water sorted out, in this case, by hand first and then place the blocks in. Like this. And then you can place the stair blocks in. So you don't have to worry about sugarcane falling into this or falling into it when you're harvesting it, because being honest, there's not a lot of room in here to move around with. And this little trick here works both on here and on Java, so this knowledge will serve a person well. How far into the episode or stream are we? 44 minutes. Jeez. That fast, huh? Well, this will likely be longer than the streams I've done as of recent. Because like I've said many a time, I also want to get started on the villager side of things too. For a minute I thought I could have saw a villager patrol. Glad that was not what I was seeing. Okay. So basically, we're done here for the most part. Because mobs aren't going to spawn in here, which is what we want to see. And also, these will continue growing while we're AFK up in our house. Or they should. Theoretically, they should. I'm not sure if they will because my simulation distance is turned down to 4 chunks. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I hate when that happens. I need a bigger sheep pen. It looks like we're almost ready sometime soonish to get started on the netherite grind. We just have to get the village stuff sorted out. And by the way, I am prepared to start trading wheat if I have to. I do have that set up. But, in my opinion, if you can, carrots or potatoes are faster and easier. Especially if you AFK in your house a lot. Oh yeah. Okay. Came down here to 1 gold. Oh yeah, I've actually already encountered a glow squid. Fun fact. I'm guessing I got this as a rare drop from something. Yes, while I'm over here, I should probably breed the cows. I do plan on moving these guys to a new pen sometime soon. I'm not sure if the bug's still around on here, but I updated my long-term survival world on Java Edition, and my cow pen, once it gets to a certain point, cows start phasing through the fences. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a concern on here or not. I hope not. I also just realized I really hope I've got redstone up here. I do not. That would make too much sense. Whee! I wished I'd checked the house first, then I wouldn't need to come back down here. That'll do. So, yeah. Okay, now I really am almost out of wood. That ain't good. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's nice. So, for those of you unaware, gold ingot has been removed from the drown's loot table and been replaced by copper ingot. There it is, first copper ingot of the world. Okay, so basically what I want to do here is I definitely want to take this. I don't really need to take any cobblestone with me because what I'm going to do, I won't need it. Oh yeah, that's also something I wanted to do, was make a bunch of those. Also, I wanted to grab some wool from the sheep pen, so I can make a few beds and fill the breeder up. So it might not have been a bad idea to take some, nah, I don't need to take any bread to them. I may need to AFK around in these chunks though, for a bit after stream, because I haven't really been over here since the last stream I did. Ooh. It's a nice cave system. Fun fact, actually, I considered porting this world to, or putting it on a flash drive and sticking it on the computer and clearing out some of the explored chunks. I considered doing that and ultimately decided not to. One reason being is there really isn't a good program to do that on. There we go. I could have swore there was a crafting table up here somewhere. I guess I'm mistaken. Yeah, we need a minecart. I still haven't figured out why there's 4 farmers. There. I guess I accidentally hit the button. There we go. Come on, bud. I don't exactly have the precision of a keyboard and mouse here. boxes. So yeah, basically, sometimes it is best to just build above ground. Fence gate. And don't do what I did and use a fence gate instead of a door. As long as it's opened outwards, you shouldn't have any trouble getting a minecart to go through it. Just like that, it went through on its own, in fact. Okay. Oh, in fact, there's a lectern over here. It's nice. Yep. Still hate that. Still absolutely hate that. Can't go that way. There's water that way. But I need that there. So basically the strat now that I've discovered that is still a thing, even though I consider it a bug, is we now have to determine how far the villager has to be away from the breeder before it'll let said villager that can access the workstation take the job over a random villager in the villager breeder. Wait a second. Ooh. Bedrock. Why you broken? There. Oh. Basically the problem was we were aiming at the floor, so you can't aim at the floor. By the way, that is an axolotl. One of the... You're kidding me. Okay. This is gonna take a lot more rails. A lot more rails. And a lot more patience, to be honest. Okay. We should be getting outside the range of the villager breeder. Okay. Why you not take the job? Is it because you're in a minecart? Will you not take the job because you're in a minecart? Because this has a fix. Very easy fix, in fact. Okay. I'm going to move you over there. Place this in the middle, that way you cannot escape. Okay. We should be more than far enough away from the villager breeder now for it not to affect this. At least a person would think. That would be the case. But depending on which edition of the game you play, Bedrock or Java, villagers have a certain time of day that they can or can't take jobs. And I might have timed getting him over here up with that. Oh, is that a baby wolf? Wow. Can't say I've ever seen one of those just roaming around before. Oh. That's how you know you're having a bad day. When you take and you pour your crystal light on top of the bottle cap. Oof. Okay. So just to make sure he's still jobless, I'm going to break this, then place it there. And then wait to see if it E1 takes the job as a farmer, or 2 if one of the other villagers takes it. I'll go with a regular tea. For my drink of choice right now, since I essentially wasted my last thing of fruit punch, which isn't great. Oh well. Come on, my guy. Why won't you take the job? Come on. Oh, lordy. I don't have any iron on me to make any more rail. What a fiasco. Okay. Yeah, I'd had enough of messing around with him. Oh. Time to run all the way back home to get a lot more iron to go a lot more farther away from this stupid villager here. I honestly don't know why I thought relying on my knowledge of Java would help me here at all. And I know from experiences in the past that I look away for 1 second and I fall in a hole. I know from experiences in the past in my long-term world that dealing with villagers is a real pain in the butt. So, I don't know why I expected that to go smooth. But I also can't let the village... I also can't bring it too close to my house, or they'll detect the workstation blocks that's in my house. Which basically wouldn't be any better than where we're at currently. Okay. So that's pretty far away. That has to do something. That absolutely has to do something. Okay, take two. If you don't have powered rails, just remember you can bump the villagers along so you can basically have a bit more distance. Please just take the job. Come on, man. The villager breeder is almost out of render distance. Okay. That is good. Things are turning around from what they were a minute ago. Okay, hard part done. Getting him in the breeder, I dare say, is the easy part. Or getting him in the trading hall. Cave sound, anyone? Okay. That should be enough messing around here. I need to get back over to the villager and cycle his trades. Might be that the villagers on here need to have access to a bed. After stream, I'm gonna take and look into that. Please tell me your trades are still the same. Nice. Oh. So basically, I'm going to do on here what I did on Java for my world I play in just for fun. Or my long-term world, I guess. I'm out of wood. We are so close. I forgot how much of a pain this could be. It's been so long since I've had to do it. Okay. Well, on here, I had a much easier time on Java. Anyway, basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically, what my plan is to take oh wow, that's a big vein. But my plan here is to take and dig a hallway. It goes out this way. I want a few villagers that'll trade carrots. So basically, I found something out on Java the other day. I'm curious to see if it works on here. It may not, but with any luck, this should work. I need a minecart to test this with. Nice. Okay. That is all I needed to see. Do I have a trapdoor left over? No, I don't. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. There we go. We now successfully have a villager that deals in carrots. And if we put a trapdoor up here, I'll just make another one. If we put a trapdoor right here, he is completely safe. Whew. Nice. Huh. There we go. Okay, if we can get 2 of these guys set up now, I can do a few more after stream. I'm gonna go back down here and start spamming sleep. Oh crap. Well, that's why we have villager breeders. So that if one gets out like that and gets killed, there's always more to replace him. Yeah, if I can get at least this guy done on camera. I can do a few more villagers off camera. Also, the trick to doing a haul like this is having it be basically multiple levels. So you can't really go up, but you can always go farther down. And you can make it look however you want. That's kind of the beauty behind it, to be honest. So there, we have 2 farmers that trade for carrots, carrots for emeralds, locked in. And I think that's probably as good a place as any to end it off. So yeah, thank you guys who have watched the stream. And to those watching in the future, which is probably primarily where this will come in handy, yeah, just be warned, never have your breeder close to your actual trading hall. It does not work. It's unfortunate that that's the way it is, but that's the way it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace out.